Good morning, gang. Pulling out of the desert to go to Surprise. I'm gonna go to Surprise. Surprise. I'm going to Surprise to go to the court to file for guardianship of my father. I have temporary guardianship of my father currently, and I'm gonna file for permanent guardianship of my father now. And it's in Surprise where I started the process, and this was in the same time that things were going haywire with the gig. My dad was at like a retirement home situation, and it was all bad, man. Like, long story short, he ended up in the hospital. They wasn't gonna release him to nobody. I had to go to the court to get guardianship over him, and then out of the desert on roads, and then it was a big ordeal. It was kind of difficult to do at the time because of the sense of urgency, and then at the same time because of I was broke, right? So like it cost money and all of that stuff. But anyway, long story short, the courts looked out for me, and they didn't even charge me anything. And then they said I could file for full guardianship for free as well. I'm gonna clip it real quick. I'll be right back. I have to figure out how to get out of where I'm at. I'll be right back. Right. Looks like I'm gonna be here for a while. So now all the paperwork is filled out. I make copies, and now I have to file them. So that's where I'm going now. It's another part of the courthouse. Go in here, you take a number, you go, and then they take all your documents, they review them, and then stamp away. And then after you file them, you have to turn them in to the court administrator. And then that's the end of that, I think. We'll find out here in a minute. But it doesn't look like it's too hectic in here. I don't know. You gotta do what you gotta do. All right, then, peace.
So like, can I mail it to them? Okay.
Okay, I got everything stamped, approved, all filed. Now I gotta take this over to window number 8 where the lady is, turn it in, then get it to the judge. And there it is. Monday, February 3rd, 8:45 a.m. is my court hearing to get permanent legal guardianship of my dad. So let's go pick him up and take him to lunch. Hanging out with Pops, sitting with White Castles. He loves White Castles. Wanna go catch a movie today, Dad?
That would be terrific.
Yep. A little change of pace.
Believe me, I can't remember the last time I've been to the movie.
Yeah. That's good. How do you like where you're staying?
Okay.
Okay. We'll get you home soon enough.
That'd be terrific.
You know what? You know where you are? You know what state you're in?
I don't know where
It's all right. I got your back. We're in Arizona. You're in Arizona.
near the bottom.
This is called Goodyear, Arizona. Somehow this year hasn't been so great, but We'll make it good. It's nice out here.
Yeah, I noticed it. Very clean.
Mm-hmm. It's cool. We like it out here.
Everybody got it in,
Mm-hmm.
don't see garbage in the street or anything like that.
No, yeah. It's a new town, a new build. Looks nice.
How'd you find it?
I have a cousin Mo. He lives out here, and just from people that we know. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna find us a movie. Some movie times. I'm gonna find us a movie. Yes. We go watch a movie.
Oh, you fix the thing so I could look at you. I try.
You enjoy your White Castle lunch?
Very much so, very much so. Not only the food was good, yeah, but I just loved watching her clean and wipe and take care of the people as they came in. She was, and she was so nice when I told her all the things that I thought that she was so good and did this, that, blah, 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 blah. And she was so sweet, you know.
I tell her every time we go there. That's your little White Castle crush. On our way to the movies.
Oh, you want to go to the movie now?
Yeah, I'll take you to the movies.
Okay.
When I was a kid, my mom and dad split. And my dad would come around on some Sundays, and he would take me to the movies.
I'd take you to the movies.
Yeah. That was one of my favorite things to do. Because I didn't get to spend much time with him. And when we did, usually we go to the movies. That was like our thing. So that's why I'm taking you to the movies.
Very good.
So that could be our thing.
I'm looking at your mirror here in the car, and I look like I'm 75 years old.
You are 79 years old. So you just paid yourself a compliment. You just paid yourself a compliment. Very good. You just turned 79 just a few weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah, October 26th.
Oh,
You were born in 45.
that's right.
He's 24, so
Yeah.
there you go.
What's the limit? 20?
24, 2024. You were born in 45.
Right. So I'm now
79.
79.
79.
I'm too old. I gotta get some meat. Chop those things.
Well, you just called yourself 75, so
Yeah.
you took 4 years away just that quick. 79, you got any kids?
I got one.
Got one? Good job. Good job.
At least I got something good.
Yeah, right? You did good. Remember me this time. That's a good job. What about grandkids? You got any grandkids?
You have to have a wife or something like that. Somehow or other, I had a wife and had you, and after that, not that I know. No, it has to be, because if I was there, I would remember. No, and we separated, I guess something went through our life together, and somehow or other. At that time. Is she still alive?
Yes.
Oh,
You remember her name?
I don't. I'm not good up here.
That's okay. You're good up there. You're good enough. Got your back. I'll fill in the blanks.
What is her name?
My mother's name is Carmen.
Carmen.
See?
Carmen.
Remember?
See?
You speak to her often. She talks to you all the time. Yeah, he was just staying with her about a month ago. A couple months ago. He was staying at her house for a little bit while we were transitioning to Arizona. You know where you are right now? What state?
No, I don't.
You don't know what state you're in?
No.
You're in Arizona.
We're in Arizona.
We're in Arizona, yes, we're in Arizona. Yep. You're my dad, and we're going to the movies, and we just had some White Castles. And I try to do this with you once or twice a week.
So, what happened? We separated or something?
Well, you lived with us, my wife and my children. You do have grandkids. Remember, there's Gabriel's the oldest, he's 24. Ariel Chuchi, she's the daughter. I have a daughter in the middle. And then little Ezekiel, he's the youngest, he's 11. So my kids are 24, Gabriel, 17, Ariel Chuchi, we call her Chuchi. And then Zeke is 11. So you lived with us at home, in California, I should say. And we had moved out here because of our business. So me and Gabriel, me and the oldest grandchild of yours, we moved out here first, and we've been out here for a little over a year, and then we moved the rest of the family here. But then something happened, and the business didn't do well, so we had to shut it down, and we're kind of like on a reset right now. So the family went back to California. We got you into a home where they take care of you because of your dementia, your Alzheimer's, while I find us a place to live and get things back in order, and then we'll bring everybody back together. So Shanna's out there in California with mommy, my mom Carmen, and then her parents as well, Linda and Frank. You're good friends with them, so Shanna and I have been together for 27 years, and we've been married for 24 years. So you know her parents very well too. And then they're all coming out here. We're all going to live together.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, we're going to get some land and put a few houses on there. And Shanna and I are going to take care of our parents, you guys and our parents. And we'll all live happily ever after.
Yeah, I hope it's for a long time.
Yeah. So we're in the middle of that. I just got back to Arizona. I don't know, it's been a week. I've been grinding so hard here lately. I don't even know what the hell day it is anymore. But I want to say I've only been back like a week. And I have some good prospects on homes. As early as Friday, I might have a house. But as late as next week for sure. So we'll sneak you out of that house that you're in the middle of the night. We'll break in. And bring you home. They're good. They're not mistreating you. You're safe. You eat. I don't like the care, right? I think you deserve better than the care, right? Like, you should have all your favorite TV shows on, and you should be set better. Like when you was at home, you're my dad, so I know what you're into and the things you like. And Shanna prepared food for you that you enjoy, Puerto Rican food and her food, and like all of those things. So I spoiled myself on how we cared for you because we took pride in that, we took pride in taking good care of you. And then now that you're someplace else, I don't like the way they're feeding you. They're not really grooming you properly. You always dressed really sharp, and you're very particular about your things. It's been 2 months. I noticed that your stuff is still in a box. They didn't even unpack nothing for you or nothing. And I know sometimes you're resistant. I know that you're not the easiest to get along with when you have your little moments. But still, like, they're supposed to be in charge of those things and professionals, and they're supposed to know how to handle those situations. And they're not as professional as we were. And we find those things out, right? Like we think, oh, since they're certified and they got their certifications and this is their business and blah, 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 that they must know what they're doing. But then you find out, like, they really don't. And then you're in a shared room. You don't even have your own privacy. I have all of your books and stuff, and I can't bring them to you. Like, I want to bring you your stuff, but there's nowhere to bring them to.
I had a lot of books, but there were two guys that lived near me, and you said because I had one space, right? So I had all my books in boxes, and those sons of bitches stole my books. But I got one and guess where? From Hawaii. They sent me the books that they made with me, and where I was the guy with all the suits and what I wore and everything, and that's what they used. And I got that come in, and I had a box and two other boxes. Those two sons of bitches had stole all my books except the other books, but those I hid because I only live in one space.
Hold on, I gotta find directions real quick.
Hawaii at all, but there I was in Hawaii, and I was the only one. They put all their clothes on me, and they sent me all the pictures of me and whatnot, and that I hid because those two sons of bitches stole all the other big books that I had. And but I kept that thing hid under the desk and moved here, moved there, and they finally came and take the last two boxes of books that I had, the others that I had. But I hid the one about the Hawaii that I really did not remember having pictures of me posing in all these different suits and outfits, shirts, pants, things like that. And it was only me.
It was a model in Hawaii?
Yes, that was the thing that blew me aside. I said, what?
That's what I'm saying. What?
And I have the box still, and when we get together, I'll show you.
That's what's up. And who were these guys that stole your books?
They not only those books, the books that I had were all different kinds of books, because I always had them, and I had 3 boxes of books that were like this high and this wide, and all of them were there, and I had 3 boxes. They stole one first of all, and then I moved away from them, but they found out where I lived, and they came back, and by this time I had 2 big ones like the other one, and they stole those. They took them off. But the big one, that was the one that came from Hawaii, and that one I didn't know how. They had pictures of me in different clothes and everything like that.
That's awesome.
And I was amazed. And that one I hid, like in the they had like where I was, they had a place that was, you put your clothes, right?
Yeah.
You hang your clothes. And so I took that big box and I hid it in there because I hardly ever used that. It wasn't right out in the sea where they could come and take it from me. So yeah, that one is with me.
And why did they steal your books?
Because they would do that with books. I don't know what they were. Maybe they were putting together some kind of either they nice, but they had their own place there.
You know their names?
But no,
How are we gonna, can we find them? Can we hunt them down?
no, I'm not gonna hunt them down. They're gone because once they done it, like I said, and it was maybe 2 or 3 times, and I had boxes and boxes of these books. But then, and that Hawaii thing was what saved me, because I got it recently, and the first thing I did was hide it, because I had 2 other boxes remaining full of books, and they came by because they were going to go away or something like that, and they took those 2, the last 2 regular books that I had in there, all kinds of books, but they took them away, and I was heartbroken, man. I thought, because they started doing that before, stealing my books, but this big one, it came, and oh man, well, you'll see it when you see it. and for the life of me, I'm the only one
In the whole book?
No, the whole box full of.
A whole box full of books is of you?
Yes.
Of all of your modeling days?
No, not boxes, but all the clothes.
Yeah.
I was the only guy. I don't know what they saw in me, but there I am. For the life of me, I don't remember that at all.
It was wild. What was that? You got a giant baby.
Oh yeah, the baby. Giant baby. And anyway, I for the life of me, I don't remember that, because they had me standing here and over here and like this and that, and I was just amazed at how handsome I am. Honestly, I don't know what they saw in me, because I sure didn't see it.
Wow.
But there I was. Well, you'll see when we get that big box over to your place. I'll open it up and you'll see me and all my different this and that and this.
We gotta find them 2 guys and have them arrested. The last 2 that are back of the books that I had. Well, we gotta find them. Where are they at?
I don't know. Someplace, I guess, within the area, but I
Gotta find them, buddy. Bring them to justice.
I don't know. No, there's nothing I can do. I had nobody to help me or anything like that.
What's their names? Lenny and Squiggy?
No, I don't know. I don't know their name. I knew where they lived and everything like that, but all that, is gone now. Because I come and try to get my books back, but they won't give back to me. And then the wife and the husband, because it was two sons that were the thieves, and I got a whole big one once, and I was so happy that I got some books back, because I was afraid to use them. And what we did was that, well, you watch, I'll give you mine if you give me yours, and this way we'll be okay. What they did was okay for them, because they kept all the books that I had in boxes, and there were 3 boxes of, all these books were regular books, that you would see in a store. And then the one big one that came was from this
Hawaii?
I have no idea. I swear to you, I do not remember going to Hawaii, and certainly not that I was doing, those things, all the different clothes and everything, and that was the last thing that I received, because all the other books were stolen by these guys. But
What about their parents? You said they have parents?
the parents didn't care,
No?
because the next to last. In fact, you were with me. You had come to see me, and they came right there after you had left, and they came and took the two books that I had they took those, and they were all kinds of books, but they were mostly one was clothes, a whole box of me in clothes, from Hawaii, and that was when they were taking that one right there, and I figured, well, now I'm done. Not from Hawaii, I'm sorry. That's the one. The one that came was the one from Hawaii, and I didn't remember being, somebody's.
Being Hawaiian?
Yeah, but that one, and it's a big book. I mean, big box and heavy as hell. But I stuck that in the back of a place like a where you hang your clothes.
Yeah.
But I put it in a corner in the back, and those boxes he never saw, because the other boxes I didn't have any other place to put all those boxes. But that one box I could fit in there, and well, you'll see it when I move. You'll see me in this clothes and that clothes. And I swear to you, man, I think God looked down on me and said, well, he's getting kicked in the ass too much, Let me give him a chance.
Let me send them a book of him modeling in Hawaii. What's up?
That's it. That's exactly right, man.
That's what's up.
All my books were gone, all of them, and this came like from God. It came, and it was all me, and this and that, and well, you'll see. You'll laugh a lot.
That's cool.
So I figured, well,
I've never been to this theater. This isn't Surprise. This was the closest theater to it. We're not quite here yet. But
Okay.
I've been over here.
But anyway, when it comes time
I
to
like how they have. I like how they have these things on the wall, on the overpass, the little Native American symbols. They have those all over the place out here. Every time you see an overpass or something like that, they have all those Native American symbols. Oh, really? Yeah, I like that. I like that about out here. See, the theater should be pretty close. See this little area.
But that last time that they took my last two books, 2 boxes of books.
But I have all your books in storage.
Oh, the ones that you have, God, thank I didn't think about those about at all. I
I
thought,
have all of your books. I have every last one.
God bless you.
They're all in storage, safe and sound, accounted for. I just saw them 2 weeks ago. And they're in a safe place. That means Squeaky didn't get them.
Yeah, but they were bastards, the two of them. I don't know what they did. because they didn't keep them. They must sell them off to other people or something like that, you know. Because they didn't have any books closing. They never had been in their house. But I only saw that one time. Well, but that Hawaii thing just blew me aside. I said, how did I do that? I don't remember that at all. I really, really did not remember it at all. I like that car.
You have one similar to that. You have the Jeep Rubicon.
Yeah.
What that is. It's a Jeep.
Yeah, it's a Jeep.
I don't know what style that is. He had a nice one, a Rubicon. It was that green, the dark green.
Yeah.
It was real nice.
Where's it from? What's the plate say?
Arizona.
Arizona.
That's where we are now.
Yeah. It's a handsome car. I like Jeeps. I really do.
You always did.
Looks like a man's car. Yeah.
I'm gonna fall asleep in the theater. Should be pulling up any minute. I'm gonna cut this. Be back in a second. That was a great story. You got a little glimpse of what it'd be like. It's awesome though. Like, it really is. I like spending time with that and take them to the theater and whatnot. So I'll be back.